more busy on takeaways right now because no one wants to leave their
offices. Lots of people upstairs use them.
Yeah, they come down occasionally, well, not occasionally, all the time.
But then all the other people in surrounding offices come here.
Yeah.
What was here before then?
Nothing.
Wasn't there housing here around here?
I don't think it was housing. I think it was like derelict stuff.
So it desperately needed something.
That shopping centre isn't much of a shopping centre.
No, God, it's about 30 years since I've been to Elephant, and yeah. I've met the owners this morning.
Yeah.
They're very charming.
I'm sure they were.
They've gone into partnership with a completely batty guy that owns the site there. So he's not so well liked, but
I'm sure it'll go well.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. It says temporary though.
It is temporary, and I think, the planners, it's like with the big red, they're all, grant you sort of 1 year permission or 2 year permission, then renew it. So it's a matter of getting it going and then seeing how, whether it's successful or not, whether it's disruptive or not. If it is successful, the planners will keep granting permissions until, until we can think about the permanent thing to do with both sites, really.
I mean, obviously Long wanted to make something really special here, and I'm now in a position to do so. I've got some partners involved who share the vision and they've got the money, so we can make this site link up with the Sun and Theatre Wharf. We want to bring the Sun back to Sun Wharf, create a bit of a sort of beachfront there, our Deptford Riviera.
Sun Wharf?
That's Sun Wharf and Theatre Wharf. What does what mean?
What you've just said.
Bring the Sun.
Put the beach back. Riviera.
Oh, well, no, look, okay, so where are we? So this area here gets very nice sunshine during the day, okay? So it should be a nice public space that people can go and sit out, eat and drink, do whatever.
Isn't it going to be a bit inconvenient for the boat owners being overlooked right on the creek?
Well, there's a debate about the boat owners with John, because these guys, none of them are actually on leases and paying any rent at the moment, which they should be doing.
I pay rent for the privilege of walking from there to here.
You're paying rent at the moment?
Yes. Always have done.
Yeah.
Be doing so. This in its own right needs to be, let's say, tidied up and made safe, and the DLR are asking for that as well because some of the boats are not operating safely.
Probably remember from a while ago, used to be occupied by rent-paying, fee-paying people, namely scaffolders, various woodworkers, this and the other. In other words, it was up and running yard. It wasn't untidy. They had a manager here who used to keep the place in some sort of tidy order, and everything ran smoothly. And one day, our beloved landlord decided he'd evict everybody. So they went.
A few months ago, they got these Eastern European blokes really polite. They cleared the place up. They put everything in that huge skip there. The place was nice and tidy. Then they got David to break up that trailer sort of truck body. And he made all that mess, and it's all stacked up around the pillars, and that's what they photographed for their exhibition.
And then they blame that on the illegal tenants.
Yeah, I should think they do. Yeah. None of it is to do with
Give
tenants.
us our planning permission. We can make this all go away. That's the usual one.
And then the idea is whoever is moored here, actually will, benefit from it. The whole thing, including the boat rentals, will be part of the same development rather than it's a private residential overlook. It's a private residential overlook. It's a private residential overlook. I want everyone to work together on it.
The one he's not negotiating with is the barge up the end and all the little boats up the end, which is mad because that's actually, in a way, providing more of a home for people than our boats here, because it's youngsters and it's providing what they can't afford to get on the land. So some of them are students, some of them have just started in work, some of them, but they're all, I don't think any of them are over 30. Most of them are a lot younger than that. And again, the problem from the landowner's point of view is that it's not him making the money. They're quite happy to pay him a rent for the vessel and access, but he wants to be the one letting the thing out. And because he isn't, he feels that it's not being, it's not charging enough.
It's not his vessel, is it?
No, it's not. No.
But it's his mooring.
Yeah, technically, you see, when he bought this land, we were already here, so we have adverse possession of the riverbed, unlike the other vessels who don't. But there again, they all came here at his invitation.
Did they?
Yes. So, the Humber Keel, the big barge here, David's, that was because John came to me and asked if I knew anybody who would be prepared to pay to moor there. And I said, yes, I know someone who'd jump at it, and that was David. And then the same applied to the barge up the end. I didn't arrange that. It was, in order that it provided more income on the, to the landowner.
Right.
So to then have a change of mind because you don't like what they're doing with it seems a bit silly to me. There must be a possibility to negotiate.
Yeah.
And the boat owners to be part of the scheme, yeah.
But where will they park their cars and...
Well, John's spoken to John's better got to talk to because he knows them like that. Yeah, sorry, so John is the joint landowner of 2 and 3, yeah, I'll be quiet. Charlie is going forward block.
We're certainly not looking to... Yeah, so it's like war boats.
Each of those boats has already got 4 boats.
I know, they're not all meant to be there. For example, Goldsmiths got a house who won the service mooring. And they're really it's phenomenal, it's brilliant. Something like that is what we've got in mind, so something really interesting. But yeah, no, we're not looking to disrupt the boat. And to be honest, for them at the moment, it's dreadful. It's derelict. It's prone to antisocial behaviour. And I think what this will do is make it a really nice, inviting, secure place to be for them. And obviously, we can't put on there we're going to bring a circus boat because they haven't committed. We've no idea if they'll actually come, but that's the sort of thing we've got in mind. So, reinforcing the fact that this is a place for boats, because that's part of what makes the site so special.
That's John's as well.
Where are the bees? Where are the bees?
The bees?
So, John thought these could go.
He thought they could go on the barge here.
On the barge.
But he didn't realise that they're such good navigators that when the tide comes in and the barge goes up, the bees would be flying at the hull side because they wouldn't. They navigate back to where they came from, and they're so accurate they wouldn't be able to make the change or the difference.
And they'd end up
keeping bees on boats doesn't work. Not if there's a tide involved.
What did John say when you told him this?
Well, he thought he'd come up with the perfect way of getting rid of the bees, or getting them out of the way of his development. So, he was absolutely. I think he didn't believe me at first, but to actually move them from here to just over, if we manage to hang on to that little square of land behind us, to move them to there, I've got to move them somewhere else 3 miles away, over 3 miles away, keep them away for a month and then bring them back, because otherwise if I just moved them the short distance they'd fly back to their old home here. So they're complicated little things, really.
But he wanted you to keep the bees because he wants to sell your honey.
Yes, I mean, I think his quote, which I thought he's trying to wind me up, his quote was, "That's exactly the buzz we want to create. Local honey." We just don't want the aggro of the hives, that's all.
Okay.